And throughout this journal, I have seen firsthand the critical roles midwives play in ensuring safe pregnancy, successful birth, and health postpartum transitions. But today I want to highlight something equally important, the power of innovation in midwifery. In a world where healthcare is rapidly evolving, particularly in maternal and child health, midwifery must continue to innovate from remote care through mobile health technology to community-centered solution. Midwives are uniquely positioned to lead the charge in transforming how we care for mothers and babies. In this presentation, I will explore how midwives are driving these innovations, combining evidence-based practice with creative solutions to address challenges in resource-limited setting, promote exclusive breastfeeding, and ultimately improving health outcome for women and their families. Let's begin by exploring the evolving role of midwife and why innovation is essential for our profession and the community we serve. Please share the screen now. We can start.
Okay, while we are preparing to share the screen, I encourage you to continue inviting others. Also to have a notebook and a pen so we can jot down those important points, preserve question and contribution. So during discussion, will allow you to share to others. So, Mr. Moses, please share the screen.
I'm
Okay,
just sharing
thank
the
you.
screen.
Thank you. We are
You
seeing.
Okay. I'm just opening here the screen.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll inform me if you are even see the screen, if it is.
Yes, we are
seen
seeing.
by everyone. There.
Yes, it's well seen.
Is it accessible for everyone?
Yeah, actually, I can see it.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Madam Anita, you can continue now. This is the slide number 1.
Okay. Yeah, let us start with midwifery role. It's essential in providing care during pregnancy, labor, and postpartum. Also, midwives are positioned within the community to drive personalized and woman-centered care. And why innovation matters in midwifery service? It's because evolving healthcare needs, especially in maternal and child health. And innovative midwifery practice improve outcome in resource limited setting. When midwife we are becoming innovator, we can provide midwifery service even in the low limited is no. What I want to say that here is when midwife we are innovative, we can provide a women-centered service even in a environment where there is few resources. So innovation matter a lot in midwifery service. And midwifery as a driver innovator, we can combine evidence-based practice and the creative solution like personalized care for mother and newborn. We know that every mother who are coming to get our service have different conditions. So we can provide the service as personalized. Then we can promote exclusive breastfeeding and the community education, embracing new mode of care and the task shifting, also professional development. As we can see, midwifery embrace technology to facilitate the accessibility of quality care, such as telemedicine and mobile health. This can help us to produce remote consultation, especially in rural area, but also we can use wearable device to monitor health vital for early detection of risks for pregnant women and the newborn also. But also we can use data management system to improve care coordination and patient history tracking. Also, professional development. Midwife recognize the importance of a program that expand the skills beyond the traditional midwifery training, equip participation for diverse role in healthcare innovation. Next, innovative approach to address evolving change needs mobile clinic and home visits to reach underserved areas. Also, we can provide the mental health integration by providing emotional support post-birth. Also, we can have a group antenatal care model to reach peer support for mothers to be. And also, we can have environmental sustainability. Midwives are recognizing climate change health impact and adapting sustainability practice in maternity care, providing eco-friendly approach aligned with public health goal. Midwife as a catalyst for creative solution can provide the service with cost-effective intervention, like low-cost birthing kits, mobile unit for remote care, can provide the community training and empowerment as task sharing with local health workers. We can strengthen community partnership by collaborating with NGOs and the local health provider, but also we can provide service as evidence-based practice. Midwifery innovator focus on evidence-based practice and help bridge the gap between the theory and the practice, which are ready to improve mothers and newborn health outcome. By fostering in innovation in community-based care, midwife often takes multiple roles within their community care provider, such as advocate and educator. By identifying community health needs, midwife can develop innovative strategies that address specific local challenges, then it provide cultural sensitivity and the local adapted care through tailored care for diverse communities. As I said, group-based care model, enhance peer learning and support, also inclusive breastfeeding and newborn health, and addressing specific community challenges. Also, midwife serve as care provider, also can be advocate and educator within their community. By identifying local health needs, they can develop innovative strategies to address specific challenges. Midwife can offer cultural sensitivity, locally adapted by customized care for diverse community, utilizing group-based care model, fostering peer learning and support, promoting exclusive breastfeeding and newborn health. Also, tackling unique community challenges affecting maternal newborn health. As a midwife, we are constantly finding ways to address the needs of our community. One of the most significant innovation I have developed is Mama Milk Boost, a lactation supplement made from natural ingredients such as fenugreek and fennel that's designed to support breastfeeding mothers. This product has already positively impacted more than 25 mothers, enhancing their ability to successful breastfeeding and meet to recommended 6 months of exclusive breastfeeding. Additional to that, I have harnessed the power of social media to providing education on reproductive health, providing breastfeeding and newborn care. Through platforms like Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook, I have reached more than 13 women, offering them access to important health information and support right from their home. And this initiative has not only improved the health outcome, but have also earned me recognition. So when a midwife, we can we can have innovative idea, we can improve the health of our community. But not only the health of our community, but we can improve the health of our profession. In the year 2023, I was honored with the Influential Youth in Health Award and recognized by the governmental leaders for my dedication to maternal and child health. This motivates me to continue to continue innovating and serve my community with great passion. So this topic help us to open up our mind and to make sure that every midwife in his or her setting to try as much as he can to be innovative, so that we can get the what I can say, tunaweza kukubalika katika jamii according to our profession, but also we can increase our skills. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Anita, for the short but very informative presentation that show how far you have do something on the health of this mama and the baby. We really appreciate. I was noting something down here, Mama Milk Boost. Of course, when you practice on maternity unity, you face a lot of young women who deliver either prime or gravida 1, 2. They are facing with this problem of low milk production. So I really appreciated the way you struggled and do something on this. Also, I appreciated the power of social media that you have realized. Majority of these young women are using social media, and the only place where they can get a lot of information. So I appreciate the way you see and you take it as a way to solve the challenge that they are facing. So we thank you for the good contribution to the health of this mama and the newborn.
Thank you.
So
Thank you a lot.
we really appreciate and we are proud to you. Mr. Kizito.
Yes, so Anita, congratulations for your great and amazing presentation. We are really proud of you, and what you do, you really inspire your fellow nurses to do more in their practice, not just practicing, but to practice and be innovator in your practicing area. And thank you for your sensitization to the community through social media. That's really amazing. And I've seen you have made your own logo with a caption of certain words emphasizing who you are. That's a great motivation and inspiration to us as nurses, especially midwives, to make sure that we are breaking the boundaries in the normal practice that what we are doing as nurses, not just doing it to patients, but we need to be innovators around to everything and whatever we are doing. So I've seen several hands being raised up, and I think for now it's the time we need to allow our keynote speakers, Mr. Kilas, we need to allow our keynote speakers to have a podium for a few minutes.
Yes.
Anita really spent her time very well. Congratulations. She had a speed of 5G. That's really amazing. So it's a time to have our first keynote speaker, Mr. Augustine Harushimana from Rwanda.
From Burundi.
Yeah.
From Burundi.
Yeah, from Burundi. So Mr. Kilas, please, who is presenting his PowerPoint?
Oh, hi all.
Yes. Mr.
Moses,
welcome.
please.
Okay, I think I can share my
Okay.
Mr. Agustin, can you share your PPT?
Yes.
Yes, okay, we are waiting for you. Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I saw some message. People say Anita was so fast. I want to assure that the presentation will be attached to the website. So I encourage you to visit www.timofate.com. So you will see all the series of presentation. So continue to visit our
I
website.
don't.
Oh, welcome.
Are you
Welcome.
my? Okay, thank you.
Yes, go on, Chief. We see from your presentations. Yes.
After. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Good evening. I'm Augustine from Burundi and the
Good evening.
president of the Media Connections Association. I will share to say on the innovative things. I will begin with mine. I'm Augustine, and I'm sorry I'm in the car, so you will hear some noise, but it will be good. Are you using my PowerPoint?
No.
Yes. You see your PowerPoint.
Okay.
Others
So
you
I'm
don't see.
Augustine. You don't see?
Is there someone
Yes, I
facing
don't see.
challenge? Yes, who would not see?
Me,
Are
I
you
don't see.
I think sorry, Mr. Augustine. Hello, Mr. The one
My
who didn't see
PowerPoint
the
is
slides, you can leave the room and then join again, because I think it is a challenge for you. But most of us, we see the screen. Yeah.
okay.
So Chief, can you share again?
How about now? Mm-hmm. How about now?
We
Yes,
still
that's
can
me.
see your
See
screen.
now.
Now,
Okay. So I'm Augustine, the president of the Midwife Connections Association, Burundi. Our motto is give birth and take care. Augustine is a midwife and a Christian, and I work for many health centers in Bujumbura and in upcountry. And I'm the founder and the president of the Midwife Connections Association in Burundi. And I'm also a young midwife alumni with ICM. I have an award from the International Conference for Family Planning 2022, and I'm the co-coordinator for the Twin Twin project, and I'm also the Twin Twin project expert for this year. It is a project. I'm a motivator and many things from the. I know 3 languages: English, French, Swahili, is and my Kirundi mother tongue. So I want to share with you um, what you are doing as innovative things. It requires you as someone. So that's why I began with my who I am and what I'm doing. I create this midwife association as a young people, and it was for uh, innovate or give the chance to the young midwives leaders or to the young midwives in Burundi to continue to achieve their goal. And the first thing I saw it was to be aware on what the country is doing. From the health ministry, you have to know what are they doing, what are their goals, what are their objectives to achieve. That's why the Midwife Connections Association engaged the Burundian midwives to contribute to reduce the maternal and fetal mortality. But that will be achieving by the sustainable development goals, participating in the implementation of national development plan, and national health policy, and also the sexual and reproductive health uh, strategy. And we have a vision in Burundi, which is national one, to have an emerging Burundi 2040 and a developed country in 2060. So you can't innovate without knowing those things. You have to know, you have to understand what your country is going, where is going on, what is doing, and you have to lead more, documents, to know what they are doing. So the Midwife in Action began in March 2019, and when you began, you have to have the ministerial agreement and also to search for the partnership with the health ministry and National Confederation of Midwives. Those documents will help you to be known, will help you in the visibility. You will know what to do. For example, the UN agencies can list you more of documents. So you have to know the goals from your country. You have to have the agreement from your ministry, and you have to be aware what the country needs. And to have some members, you have to build a team. The team is a matter. You have to know you will not do everything alone. So you need a team, and that team will help you to continue. This is an executive committee, and with the team, you will be more things. You will prepare some activities, and those activities will help you to achieve those goals you have already set. With
Sorry, presenter.
program,
Sorry, presenter. Is the presentation moving? Because I can only see the first slide.
sorry. Yes, it's moving. Let me see. Do you see now?
Yes, now I can see.
Okay.
Mr. Augustine, can you click the button of
Yes.
presenting on your PC so that he can show in a full screen?
Okay. How
Yeah.
about it is moving?
It's moving. Continue.
Okay.
In
So
your laptop, on the right side, down there is something like a cup of wine. There's something like a cup of wine. Click that cup of wine. Then if you click the down right side, if you click that cup of wine, the inverted cup, it will show a presentation. Now we will be able to see a full screen of your presentation.
How about now?
For the interest of time, just continue, please.
Okay.
So Mr. Harushimana, Augustine Sol, can I present instead of you? Can you just leave the presentation, then I present in behalf of you, and then you can continue leading?
Okay. Okay,
yes.
You can.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to open the slides soon. So just wait for me.
So just go to the programs.
The program, eh? Right. I'm now trying to open up your slides here. So just wait for me to a little bit at time.
But I can continue to say they will see.
Yes.
To save time. So
yes,
I was I was speaking on the programs. We have programs. Those programs was set according to what the health ministry need, what the country need to achieve. You innovate where you are in the requirement or what the health ministry of the country need. The first thing is information and the communication. And we have to communicate. We have to say what is going on in our midwifery. And other program is advocacy. We need money. You can continue until you achieve the program, our programs. Continue, continue, continue. Yes, there. Okay, that one. So the communication is matter. You have to communicate. And we have the advocacy. We need money to do activities. And in for the advocacy, you search money yes for activities, but you need a team and you need materials. And also we have the midwife program. The midwife will continue. So we have to secure the future. That's why we need to mentor the midwife students. You can continue. And we have the training and research. So midwife have to have the capacity building. They have to still update, and they have to do some research. A blood collection was there because the country need blood for facing the maternal the H, HPPH for hemorrhage postpartum. So we need blood, and we was there to sensitize people, to give, to donate blood, so that the maternities has blood to continue to live. And to have medical support. Medical support was I thought on medical support because we have unemployed many and almost 2,000 midwives are unemployed. So uh, we want midwives to continue to work, to continue to achieve their goal, to continue to be in the midwifery, even they don't have job. So this medical support help us to volunteer and work. And here we have the social assistant. Social assistant help us to help mothers. We can get mothers who are very poor so that we support them in some activities. We give them food, we give them clothes, and we help them to continue to live even they are poor. Continue. So those are some program. You will see many photos. You can continue to share, continue to go. I already say on those photos. Those are photos which shows how we continue to do some programs. So on and stop here. We are the examples. Our member donate the blood to show people that it is something which is needed in our country. You can continue, continue until the project. So you will share this presentation and they will see how uh, fundraising program continue. And we have stop there with the activities. We have those three biggest projects. The first one is funded by the World Health Organization in Burundi, and the second one is funded by the Confederation of Midwives in International, and that program for young midwife leaders. You can continue. So those are our outcome from the project. You can continue. Please proceed. Those are our outcome. We sensitize, continue. 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 Continue again. Those are for our project, our outcome, our goals achieved. You can continue. Yes. And here are some activities. We have already achievement support those 1,000 women. Continue. We have already collected 2,000 blood bags. We have sanitized in the community 19. We have already done some activities, scientific conference, and IDMs. Continue. And we have already did some TV show, and we have challenges, of course. Continue. In Burundi, we have challenges. The first challenge is in unemployed. Continue. Okay. Many midwives are unemployed. We have almost up to 2,005 midwives who don't have job. And in January, the president decreed the regulation body, but till now it's not functional. And we don't have the same curricula or CPD, and no sufficient support, I can say, the fundraising or the money to do some activities. So, to be innovative, continue. To be innovative, one, you have to lead. Please stop that. And I will finish saying that if you want to innovate, if you want to do new things, if you want to do something which is required in midwifery, please lead. If you don't lead, leave midwifery profession. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity and this time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rushimana, for the great presentation, and congratulations for everything and every achievement that you are really doing in your home country. You are doing a lot of initiatives, and there is a lot of impact. We see 2,004 blood bags collected. That's really amazing job. Congratulations, brother.
I really appreciate
Thank
the
you
work
very
that
much.
has been
Thank you.
done. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. So now we are diving into our schedule, and we have the second keynote speaker, Mr. Jafari Lutavi. Mr. Jafari, I think you are in.
No. Hello, Mr. Kizito.
Yes, Mr. Moses.
Yes, I think the second keynote speaker is Mr. Nicodem Komba, and Jafar Lutavi was the last one. So can you retrieve again?
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Nicodemo, my apologies. I think you are in.
Yeah, I'm in, guys.
Yes, thank you. Do you have anything to present?
Yeah, of course, nothing to display on the screen.
Thank you so much.
I can just, I can have just some highlights from the previous speaker and contributing in matter related to leadership and regulation point of view.
Yes, thank you. So before you
maybe
start,
if you can allow me to go on, maybe you can just give me a floor, then I can proceed.
yes, so before you start, just a little instruction to our friends and fellow colleagues who are in the meeting. Please, just in case you have any question to any keynote speaker, from presenter Anita to other keynote speakers, please just write your question in the message button, and I will have a look on that message, and later we will ask. And either you can write it in your paper, and when the time for Q&A is here, I will give you opportunity to ask the questions. So, Mr. Nicodem, please take a podium.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. I know that I have just more than 10 minutes to have a speaker presenting something in a keynote speech. So thank you very much for the previous speaker and presenter, starting with the presenter Anita Mganga, and then following with the keynote speaker, my friend, a long-time friend, and now I've been knowing him for more than 1 and 4 months. Mr. Augustine Ishimane, president of Midwifery Association in Burundi. And of course, he has been actually doing so much wonderful and amazing thing and midwifery around midwifery services in Burundi. And just to maybe to declare, Augustine Ishimane is one of the very favorite, loved, and liked midwives for the member association of Midwifery Association that belong to ICM, International Community of Midwives. There's no one who is actually active compared to him. But also maybe coming to Tanzania, the one who have been doing very good job in terms of impacting community and in connection with technology. Anita Mganga is leading because she has been even acknowledged with the Minister of Local Governance in his time, Angela Kairuki. So maybe coming to Tanzania Midwifery Association, I'm a General Secretary of Tanzania Midwifery Association. We really acknowledge the work of innovation and research in terms of midwifery, but also to have some point of selection. In Tanzania, we have a pure registered midwives, but also we have pure registered nurses. And now here, as I'm talking, I'm a registered midwife with a bachelor and now completing my master's in midwifery. So maybe to keep it clear, so people should understand that we have two independent professions. We have a master, we have a registered midwives, but we have a registered nurses. So now I'm coming to the point of innovation. In order to innovate, first of all, you should also understand all issues related to regulation, but also related to practice and education. For example, Anita has acknowledged the issue of antenatal clinic attendance among the postnatal mothers and the antenatal mothers. So what she has done is just to engage them fully so they can attend all required as per prescribed means of ways antenatal visit and postnatal visit. That is a problem because the attendance is lower. Then she identified the problem and she has made forward what we call the initiative, so as to make sure that they can make sure that they attend. But more midwives and nurses, they do a lot of the initiatives to make sure that the intended goal and target is prescribed by means of ways they can be attended, but they not announce it or they not publish it. But Anita has managed to publish it just via social media. So I can clearly acknowledge that most of the midwives, they do innovate a lot of things. So as to make sure that the prescribed targets by means of ways are met, but they don't publish. So there is no way you can achieve and reach innovation if you don't use social media, if you don't use technology. There is no way. That's why Augustine Ishimane, our keynote speaker, and Jafari, who is becoming from me, and Anita has been successful because they use social media, which is a part of technology. So my dear fellow midwives and nurses who are working in the perspective of midwifery services, you make sure that whatever you do, you should publish it. Anita has done a work that I did because I've been the one who acknowledged or recommending nursing mothers to use the sunflower seed and the pumpkin seed so as to boost milk production. And those who have a low HB to use beetroots. But I've not been a part so much engaged in. I was not a one who trusting in social media. So I did a work, but it just gone in the vein. So what I can say is my fellow midwives, we have a lot of gaps. We have been prescribed by need of waste that should be that should be bridged. So we should make sure those gaps that we build or bridge, we disseminate them and we share them in social media. That will be very worse and will be a good platform for other midwives and nurses also, or basic attendant to use them as a platform to increase or to boost the utilization of the services. So as an indicator, pertaining newborn and maternal can be achieved as per national indicator. So what I can say is, and I insist as a leader from the very outstanding kind of professional association, Tanzania Midwifery Association, is to use social media to share what we do that is very specific. For example, I have an example from the midwives from the Hanang, midwives from Rufiji. They have done a lot and very fantastic work regarding climate change, the floods, the mud flow. They have managed to care the mothers, pregnant mothers and nursing mothers when it was just a humanitarian crisis happens, but they have not shared. But we have reached them and acknowledged them. So they should share on social media. So if such kind of circumstances happen, they can help other midwives to also apply the same model or intervention to help our community. There's no way we can survive. There's no way we can be happy if we cannot have an innovation to help them to improve their quality of life and saving life. So that's what I can say. And finally, I will share one of the platform, the global platform of quality maternal newborn care, which they help anyone who has innovation. They have a CD grant. Moses will share with you in the chat box. So anyone interested, you should register, and then after that, they can even give you some money. Yeah, they even can give you some money to just progress your ideation from the ideation to prototype. But also, anyone who are interested in cervical cancer screening using artificial intelligence. I have someone from China. I met him in one of the big conferences held by WHO and UNFPA in Zambia, Lusaka. So you can just reach out to Moses. Moses will reach out to me so I can write to them in China. So as you can do just cervical cancer screening through artificial intelligence. That will be very good and will promote our midwifery profession. So thank you very much. I've just two that opportunity that anyone interested, we shows Moses reach out to me. If you reach out to me, maybe it could be difficult. Reach out to Moses reach out to me, and then I will answer you and connect to those people who can help you, and we give you a city grant, maybe just arranging to 500 USD. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and of course I should applaud Mofed for this initiative of bringing up together nurses and midwives in Tanzania. Thank you very much. That's my end of my presentation.
Congratulations, Mr. Nicodem.
We appreciate
you're just
much.
amazing. Yeah, you're just amazing, and I think everyone will be interested to have that, to join what you have just said here. And Mr. Moses, I think you have something to do so that the members will get in touch with what Mr. Nicodemus said, especially CA screening using AI. That's amazing, and that's game changer for sure. So before we proceed, Mr. Moses, I have seen you wanted to say something.
Yes, aligning with what have been discussed here by Mr. Nicodem Komba, thank you very much for sharing the opportunities. He has tried to speak on the two issues specifically. And one of the issues that he have been saying here, cooperations with one of the China's movement, specifically on the innovations. I have shared the link there in the chat box, so you can see this, the link there, and you can go through it just for continuing checking what have been discussed there and what you should continue with innovation submissions, whatever it is. But the second portions, as he said, we will discuss with him, and then we will see how we can take them and project with you through the website of Mofate. So I think on tomorrow, the second portions will be also shared by us through the emails. So yeah, that's the only thing I want to say. So one of the link I've shared through the chat box, but the second portions we will continue discussing specifically on the cancer, and then we can come up with a conclusion of how we can share the opportunity so that everyone can access it through Mofat, as what we are doing now. Thank you. So the opportunities from Nicodemus will not ending with only 1, 2, or 3. We want it to be the opportunity for everyone, like what Mr. Nicodemus says to us all here openly. So this is a man of opportunities, and this opportunity now can be shared by everyone. One of which have been shared in the chat box. Just go in, click the link, and then go in. But the second one can be shared. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. That's awesome. Mr. Kilas.
Yes, I have something to add there. I've also recorded the today's session, so after finishing this conference, I will share to those who face difficulties. Follow the link or whatever. So the session is recorded, and I will share as soon as so we can be in touch and on time. Okay. Welcome, Kizito.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kilas. We have our last keynote speaker, Mr. Jafari Lutavi. And of course, I have to appreciate you, Mr. Nicodem Komba, for the way you utilized your time. That is really awesome. You gave us the bonus of 8 minutes, and that is a credit to you. Congratulations, sir. So we use this opportunity to welcome our third keynote speaker, Mr. Jafari Lutavi. Mr. Jafari, I think you are in.
Yes, I'm in. And hi, everyone. I think everybody can hear me.
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, I would like to take this opportunity, first of all, to thank you all for joining, and the presenter, Anita, and we heard from my Coril, Augustine, but also my boss here and my mentor, Mr. Nicodem Komba. Actually, they tell us the very good and important things in midwifery, especially in the way that we can improve midwifery services, but also we can improve our profession as a midwives. And I have a very little things to discuss with you about today, and the importance of innovation in a midwifery, which is actually we see the way Anita did, and the appreciation that she get from the peerage, and different opportunity that now she gets. But we have a lot to learn from Anita, and I believe that there is a lot of midwives that learn through her, and we can see there is others, not only Anita or what Augustine said to us, but we have also like we have Agnes also. She did a great things in our country and represent well our country and the part of midwifery services. As you can see, she used social media very well to just advocate midwifery, to advocate midwifery services, the way that she discussed with her clients as a midwife, and she did great things, so that she is an icon as a midwife and midwifery services in Tanzania. And as we can discuss now, she did a very great thing that make her a big icon in midwifery. And we as Tama, we also proud of her so much, because as we now we discussing about the other way of delivery, which is we are talking about water birth, which was not part of our services here in Tanzania. We heard about Australia and up countries, but as for now, the mother can deliver in the water, which is a great thing that we would like to hear from everywhere midwife do such a things. So we have a lot of things to do as a midwife to make sure that our services is recognizable and our client can use us very well. So we have different areas. First of all, we need to know that this innovation improve the quality of care that we provide. When you use our application very well, maybe the social medias very well, that we can improve care. We might have some of patients who just need even a comfort, but they miss that point because if they had to go to health facility, maybe it's far from the where they stayed, but they can use their phone just to communicate with the midwife and can elaborate some of things on what kind of care that she might be needed, even to do even at home. That comfort, most of them they're missed. But if we use the telehealth or telemedicine by using our mobile phones, then we can make sure that every woman get the right information at the right time to a right person as well. But also we can personalize care as well. We can use this technology like Mr. Nicodem said, the issue that we are dealing with China for cancer screening, cervical cancer screening. That is personalized care that you can, anyone can go into the system and just screening ourselves and see on, is it CA or is not. So such a thing, we as a midwife, we can do that in a remote area, and it's help for them to make a move in one way or another. But also we can use innovation, or we can do innovation as the way Moffat is doing here through education and training. We can use platform like this to share the different ideas, different research work, and everything through the technology, which is a good thing. And this give us more efficacy on what we always practice in midwifery in our daily life. But also we can also improve cultural things like we have different myth in our culture that we all know that sometimes it might affect our services in a midwifery in one way or another. We respect that because the part of respectful maternal care, but we actually need to make sure that they understand in a way that it can improve their care as their patients. So how can we do that? We have social medias as well. So we can have the platform that we engage the community directly so that we can provide a reliable information for the midwifery services that we always provide. Lastly, we can have a part of research and evidence-based practice, which is very important, and we keep insisting so much. We as a midwife we don't have to stay behind. We have to know that, because if you have knowledge and you can use your knowledge to make others learn through you, then you have to use it and go ahead and don't state on anything. Just if you need support, you might find some who are capable to mentor you very well, especially in the research, so that you can deliver the thing that you are gifted by God. So we as a midwife, we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do so that we can improve our professional, but also the care from what we targeted on to to do. So after this deliverable, we expect everyone to think from now on, to think something that is feel that maybe he or she is unicorn and can act on that. You may sit down yourself, you can just develop a concept note and share with others so that they can see where they can add on and where they can just mentor you on, and you can say yourself that you make a big move from there. So from what I believe is everyone is had a thing in a mind which is different from others think or others thoughts that can take him or her from there she is or he is. And this is something that most of us lack, and we have fear, or we think about how will I look like when this thing goes wrong or this thing maybe failed. Don't hesitate to do your thing because you thinking about failing. The failing is a good point to start. So be innovative and do something that you can stand for it, and one day you'll find others who can just hold your hands and stand with you together. Like my sister here, I use Agnes more because I can see the way now she is and the achievement that she made in the midwifery. So I would like to thank you all for being with us, and I think everyone I got something from this forum. And if you have any question or anything, just we can discuss together the midwife to see on how we can improve on each other. So thank you so much for listening. I just want to share that to you, my for real. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Jafari Lutavi, for the great input and concerns around the matter of innovation, especially the use of social media to make sure that we are utilizing them wisely to express who are we and what we are doing, and the community are benefiting from what we are posting in our social medias. Thank you so much. So because of constraint of time, we would love to use this opportunity to welcome all for Q&A session, all attendants of this meeting for questions and answers session. I've seen different hands raised, but the people who raised their hands, they have lowered them again. But I want us to rocket here to the very first question asked by Jamila Sita, which says, I would be glad to hear more about the types of innovations midwives can focus on and the plan we have to spearhead these innovations within our country. So I will forward this question to to our keynote speakers. Anyone can chip in and say something. And dear members, if anyone has a question or any concern, just raise your hand by clicking the hand icon down on your screen to ask your question, or you can write it down on the chatting box. Dear keynote speakers, is there anyone who's ready to chip in and reply the question raised by Jamila Sita? Okay, so while we are awaiting, I have seen them from Ndunguru. Please.
Yes, sure.
Go ahead, please.
Hello, Madam Agnes. Hello, Madam Agnes. All right. can you continue with someone else, Mr. Gizito? Because Madam
Yes,
Agnes.
yes. Yeah. So, Mr. Nicodem, please, can you chip in and say something based on the question that Jamila asked? Mr. Nicodem? Okay. Sir Jafari Lutavi?
Okay. I saw the Agnes. I mean, sorry, Anita. I want to respond, but Jamila has a good question, and actually, there is a lot of opportunity in midwifery that others might not maybe see or something. First of all, the ideas. There is a lot of ideas. You might have these home visit ideas, which is also an innovative idea that is not been done in some areas. So you might have a home visit as a midwife, and you can, for example, in our country, that we can have that opportunity that we can register the home-based care for midwifery, so that you can register it and you can do it at home, midwifery services care. But also you can use the social media, like others now they're doing, as a forum to provide information pertaining maternity and newborn issues, so that you as a midwife, is a part of you to be recognized as well, but also it can give you different opportunities with different partners or any stakeholders that were also interested in that part, so that even a social media, that you can use it very well to give information to the community, is also an idea which is it's productive. But also you can even create a forum, maybe a mobile app, or something like Mofeti doing. This is also an innovative issues. And apart from that, but we have, for example, I have an example of our president in Tanzania Midwife Association had a program that it's a mobile clinic, which is they have a car that they're going through the villages, then they can do screening to pregnant women and so on and so forth. So those are ideas that you can just think and work on it, which can improve the quality of service, but also the professionalism as well.
So much, Mr. Nicodem. And now let's go to the raised hands. Mr. Gesonko Paul Nyasuguta, please take the podium. Gesonko. Okay, so Mr. Gesonko didn't hear. Midwife Agnes Ndugunu,
Yes.
please.
Hello. Sorry. My is not a question, but just some clarification I'm seeking. I'm Gesonko, and I'm the chair of Tanzania Midwifery Association in Geita region, which is based in the region. The clarification I wanted to seek is on two components. One, Kodema said that we cannot reach him. However, we know him. We have to go through someone. I wanted a clarification on that. That we should rely on what is really supposed to be done. That's one. Number two, something to do with the consortium. I have really loved the way Burundi guy has really presented the impact they are making. Now I'm just trying to ask myself the issue of consortium, whether it is really reliable for East African countries to seek funding or resource mobilization opportunity, or something to do with responses on reproductive and health as a consortium within I'm posing this one, being cognizant that our people do share common challenges, and because we are from all the Great Lake countries, so we could also be sharing the similar background and even the challenges that our people are facing. Another issue is on how artificial intelligence be scaled up even to other issues like anemia in the pregnancy, maternal challenges, dental challenges that our people are facing. If there is maybe someone else who has such like an idea, can post us with how to seek and implement. Thank you very much for having
Thank you.
my issue.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Gisonko Paul. You can now lower your hand. And if Agnes is in, you can hear us. Please go ahead and ask your question and raise your concern. And if you're not there, I've seen Mufata again. You want to say something, sir?
Okay, thank you very much. As we are waiting for Madam Agnes Ndungulu, I'm very happy and more motivated if I'll be hearing from her. But I want to add some points to what Ms. Jamila's posed the questions here. Some clarifications to what type of or categories or types of innovations that can be enhanced or can be developed through midwifery services. There are some issues here. We can take it as a guarantee of the best practice that can be enhanced. Nowadays, we are talking about the advancement of technology. But in relation to, I want to say something in relation to antenatal services. You know, while we are giving the educations to these pregnant women for the first time that they are coming for their antenatal visit, we have, if you are going through the package of health educations that we are providing, typical, the health education package is more comprehensive. But the time that we are using to educate that mothers is not enough for them to come up with a conclusive response of comprehensions that they are clearly able to take those materials. We are just teaching them a lot of material at once. And while they are going at home, most of them they are forgetting, because it's not a part of them to take them active like what we are doing, we as health personnel, because we are reading all the times. But those, we are just equipping the materials, equipping the materials. You can see that a midwives collected those women at a day, and probably he or she have like 10 minutes of giving that educations. And you can see now the 10 minutes can be enough to equip those mothers. And some of them, they are coming from the areas where the literacy status is more high. Can it be enough to equip those material, to equip those health educations around? So what I want to say here, we can take it as one of the opportunity, the progressive classes. We can create the progressive class that can be useful even for the out from there. Yani kwamba we can having a tracking class that we can continue providing education based on the packages. So at that time you can provide a certain phase of the educations, and then you can prepare the other phase of education that now you can innovate while even they are out from the place, so that you can make sure that these mothers, they are ending up with the progressive classes, and final you take a follow-up, and final they come up with a good comprehensive, or becoming active on the knowledge that they have to know until they deliver. So I think here that is one of the area where we can innovate ourselves. Now, before you can use analog, and final we can even go through the digital approaches, like what we see. for those mothers. I think that is the one of the example of the area that now needs much time or extensions of ideas so that we can have a progressive class. Thank you. There are some necessary midwives in Mwanza. They have tried to think about this progressive class. But the other area, I think we can use our enough time ourselves. This times around, we have the high prevalence of delivery through cesarean sections. Even the trial of CVD is a challenge. So investing much on the staff, enhancing knowledge and the skills, I think will be one of the innovations that we can use, because some of the staffs, most of the staffs, they are now not well skillful enough even to compete with the world that is going on, specifically when maternal death occurred. So we can invest much the effort now, even based on the nature of education that is going on currently. I think these are the most areas that I want to share as one of the areas that needs more innovation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, President, Mr. Moses. But guys, let you not forget about educational innovations. There are simulation-based training, virtual reality simulation technologies, and I know many will think like, how about Fund Kizito around this matter? But again, let you not forget about e-learning platforms. E-learning platforms are the other areas which are really rich in terms of knowledge and skills. And the way technology is really high for now, there are a lot of enhancements in e-learning platforms. There are a lot of online courses and apps that provide continuous education opportunities, keeping midwives updated on the latest practices and guidelines. So let me keep sharing those ideas, and they will help us to really boost up our profession to fit into international market. I've seen the hand from Joyce Ngowi. Joyce Ngowi, please.
Agnes is here.
So Agnes, please go ahead in a nutshell, and then Joyce Ngowi.
All right, so I would like to congratulate Anita on her innovations. And Anita, so I have a question. What plans do you have to make this product, the Mama Boost, something like that, reach a wider audience or users? And what are some common maybe challenges you are facing in supporting nursing mothers? Yeah, so thank you.
Thank you so much for your question, Anita. So Anita, again, Anita, are you going to answer the question raised by Anita? Anita Mganga, please. Anita Mganga. Anita Mganga, Mr. Michael Dabila, please mute your mic. Okay. Mufate, okay, Mufate 2023, raise the hand again. You want to reply to Anita's question? Karibu. You're welcome.
Because Anita is not here around, but I have some response based on the questions asked by Miss Agnes Ndungulu. So far, Anita Mganga has developed this milk boosting, and as she said, she has the products have been covered for like 25 mothers now with a positive response. What we are now looking is to support this Anita Mganga to develop the project. So we are having like a plan of having the research evidence practice that we are going to start soon, so that we can verify by having the surveying that proves that this boosting have a clear positive impact like what we see, so that it can reach a viral. But also Anita Mganga has the impact of taking the milk even to Tanzania Health Summit. We had her at Zanzibar, and the boosting, the milk boosting, she had even there. and so much people they have seen them, they have